Welcome to PMRI campus. Let us take a look at stewardship, which is the first value that is required for project managers to be successful in project management. So stewardship comprises of ownership, integrity, trustworthiness, care, compliance, and commitment. What is ownership? As part of the project, if you are the project manager, you should be completely own the project. If the project is successful, you are responsible. You can take the credit, you can share the credit with the team. At the same time, if something goes wrong, then also you are equally responsible. So one must take ownership for the project. Otherwise, if the project is not inspiring to you, don't take ownership for it. Then integrity. Integrity is the stuff which we do when nobody is watching us. It is as simple as that. So as a project manager, one has to work with integrity in every transactions with the team, transactions with the external stakeholders, internal stakeholders, with the owner, with the contractors, subcontractors, material suppliers. With all the stakeholders, one has to deal with integrity. It is very easy to put it on a slide, but in real life, sometimes it is really challenging. Then comes care. As a project manager, you must be a caring person. You should take care of the equipments, the people, all the resources that is given to you for the successful execution of the project. Then you must be trustworthy. You should not be a corrupt person. You must be a person to whom or a person who can be trusted by others. Then as a project manager, one has to really be compliant to the project processes. Ethically, we should comply with this in the right spirit. So when we get into a project site, we may have to comply with the client's policies and procedures, your own organization's policies and procedures, the country's policies and procedures. There are several things to be complied at. So as a project manager, you should ensure that you are compliant, or you means you and your team are complying to all the required policies, procedures, and guidelines. Otherwise, sometimes you can end up in big trouble. Then you must be committed. How do you say that we are committed to the project? That means we should not be committed to any other project. Your entire commitment is to the success of the project at hand. When we say commitment, it can be both internal as well as external. So a project has to be completed within the agreed upon time, cost, and scope. At the same time, the project manager should be committed to the profitability of the project, that is the financial aspects of the project, the social impact of the project, the environmental impact of the project, and other technological impacts. We see sometimes what happens is when the project is through, the technological assumptions we made for the project can change because of other technology innovations. For example, in India, many companies invested in EV, the electric vehicles. Now suddenly there is a government policy change, like the hydrogen fuel is going to be supported much more than EV. So suddenly now that is a technology innovation as well as a government policy change. So as a project manager, one has to scan through the internal aspects of the project as well as the external aspects of the project with commitment, because you are committed to the client, you are committed to the citizens, you are committed to the project team, you are committed to the owner, you are committed to the subcontractors, contractors, everybody. So the commitment is a key thing, and for all these things we need to have lots of energy, so we must be physically fit as well. And as a project manager, you should be willing to volunteer for activities of professional bodies, so that you can gain from other industry leaders, as well as you can share your experiences with others, so that you can contribute back to the project management profession. So that is also part of the stewardship as a principle given by PMI. But when I really look at it, all these things are very, very valuable, because project managers can run into problems if they don't demonstrate these things at work day in and day out till the successful completion of the project. To add to this, we must read it along with the success definition of the project, because PMI has told us very clearly, like, a project is successful if it is completed within the agreed upon time, cost and scope, and still it should meet the business goal of the project. So all these things are very, very important. So the project manager should be a great steward, embodied by all these things, so that you can be successful, or you have the chances of becoming successful in big critical projects. Thank you very much for watching this video. So if you see value in these videos, please subscribe to our channel, and if you want to use these videos for your certifications like project management professional and stuff like that, here is the link to the page, that is pmri.in/PMP. You can go to the page which gives the details about our PMP program, so that you can, maybe if you're interested, you can use these video lessons. If you're watching continuously these videos, maybe you can use it for your PMP certification as well. Thank you very much, and hopefully we'll meet with another video soon.